Hey, you ever wake up, stare at the ceiling, and think, nope, not today? Yeah, me too. Some days motivation feels like Wi-Fi in a dead zone, completely gone. But here's the truth. You don't have to feel motivated to move forward. You just have to trust that God is still working. Philippians 1:6 says, "He who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion." That means if God started something in you, he's not about to leave it unfinished. Think about Noah. Dude spent years building an ark, probably with neighbors whispering, "There goes crazy Noah with his boat project again." But he kept going, not because he felt motivated every day, but because he trusted God. And what about Moses? He literally told God, "I can't do this." And God basically said, "I'll be with you. Now, go." Spoiler alert, Moses went and history was changed. So if you're waiting for motivation to magically appear, stop waiting. Take that next step, even if it's tiny. Pray, get up and keep going. Because God isn't asking for perfection. He's asking for obedience. And when you move forward with him, nothing can stop you. Now go do that thing. You've got this. And more importantly, God's got you. Let's be real, trusting God is easy when life is smooth. But what about when things don't make sense? When prayers feel unanswered and you're like, God, are you seeing this? Here's the thing, faith isn't about understanding everything. It's about trusting the one who does. Proverbs 3:5 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding." In other words, stop trying to figure it all out and let God be God. Think about Peter. Dude literally walked on water until he looked around and thought, wait, I should not be able to do this. Spoiler, he sank. But Jesus didn't let him drown. He reached out and pulled him up. That's what God does. Even when we doubt, he's still there. So if life feels like a storm, don't panic. Just keep your eyes on Jesus. He's got you always. Now take a deep breath and trust. Now I get it. Trusting God can feel risky. We like to be in control, but let's be honest. How well has that worked out? Exactly. Isaiah 55:8-9 reminds us, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts." In other words, God sees the whole picture while we're just looking at a tiny puzzle piece. Think about Joseph. His life went from favorite son to a pit, to a prison, and then boom, second in command of Egypt. He told his brothers, "You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good." So yeah, even the worst seasons have a purpose. And let's talk about worry. Jesus said in Matthew 6:26, "Look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap or store away in barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not much more valuable than they?" If God takes care of birds, he's definitely got you. So whatever you're facing today, let it go. Trust him. He's working even when you can't see it. And who knows, your setback might just be a setup for something amazing. Now take a deep breath. God's got this, and he's got you.
May howl, but they'll push you higher. Fuel the embers of your burning fire. The rhythm of life so strong and sweet. The world is waiting, don't turn away. Dance through the doubts and